Oh my gosh.
Are we done with them?
Get out. Just cut. So we are back, and we actually have now started school. We are doing school supplies separation, and because I have multiple children, it does get a little hectic between 3rd grade school supplies, 8th grade school supplies, and 9th grade school supplies. We make it work. We will make it work. In the kitchen, Liam, hurry up.
I don't want Liam strays.
Okay. All right, Chuck, you're right there. So first things first, Troy, could you pull up a chair right here at this corner? Whoopsie.
Whoops. Whoops.
Okay guys, first things first, new backpacks. Troy. Liam? Yay! Liam, and yours comes with a lunchbox that matches. Dylan. So we got plenty of pencils, so you guys should never, ever, ever complain about not having pencils this year, right? So last year we were homeschool, and then the year before that we were private school. And when I say private, I mean like a class ratio of 1 to 6, you know? So, yeah. So now we're in public school. Let's just say it's been a little hectic. Guys, as I'm passing them to you, go ahead and put your stuff inside of your backpack. Dylan, I've already pre-separated yours. Liam, put that in the big pocket. Put the composition books. No, but put the composition books in the big pocket. They don't really like you all very much, so this is all of your school supplies right here, and that's all you need. Maybe a pen. Going into our first week, we started with a bang.
Mondays we
have Troy.
He went to school first.
Yeah, he goes to school first. He wakes up at 5.
I'll wake up first, wake Troy up and get him ready for school, then I take him to the bus stop.
That's usually Jaylan's job to wake him up because I'm not getting up at 5. It's not happening.
Falynn wakes up after we leave.
And then usually after you get him up, I'll like kind of jump in and start. Okay, honey, are you gonna eat breakfast here or there? Huh? Yeah, at school or here? Okay. You want a Pop-Tart? Usually Troy eats a Pop-Tart. He'll pop a Pop-Tart in the toaster. We really have to throw that out. Let me take this out. I can't stand when they do this. Like, what? Just take them out. So he said no Pop-Tart. Well, I want to see more. And I said, Troy, high schoolers get the best lunch. So you should wait and see. No. I'm not going to eat that school lunch. He gets to school. Guess who loves the school lunch? Good morning. Brush your teeth, wash your face. You look like you're not awake yet. It's 5:40.
Cutest little thing.
What in the hell are you doing? Get off of my countertop.
I was eating.
You have plenty of space to go sit over there.
Anyways, so yesterday, somebody put an extra $1 in the vending machine and didn't buy what they wanted. But I didn't see who it was. It was just already in there when I got there.
Oh, that's why you bought something twice. Your credit card showed me that you went twice to the machine.
No, I did go twice because I've got Skittles for later, and I got a honey bun for lunch.
Right.
I got a honey bun.
What is he
for
gonna
lunch.
eat it with? Of course, he just throws this in there, right? Yeah. So Troy and Dylan both have debit cards. They earn money. It's actually through Greenlight. Greenlight is a company that, no free promo here, but yeah, but it's a company for your children to earn money. You can also take away money. You can, I mean, you can limit their debit cards to where they're allowed to spend their money on.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. There's so many things that you can do on that app. I love it. The app is connected to their debit cards. They earn money doing anything around the house. I mean, anything, mostly taking initiative of things. If we just catch it and then they ask, we'll keep like a tally chart, like, oh, it looks like somebody did this or somebody did that. We'll find out who did it at some point in time. And then they'll just ask like, hey, can I have $10? And I'm like, yeah, you can, because, you know, you did this or you did that, or school is looking like this. They're at the age where we don't necessarily say, hey, if you take out the trash, you get $5. You know, it's just kind of like, oh, you took the trash out, and the next time they want something, it's like, okay, yeah. Get the hell off of my counter!
Oh yeah. It's comfortable. We want to tell you. I personally am not a morning person, but since I go to sleep before everyone else in the house, I wake up, I'm lit, and when I get on the bus, I'm pretty much cool. I play Smash with my friend. Until I get to like PE, that's when I'm tired.
Because at 6, that's when Liam and Dylan wake up, because we have high school, middle school, and elementary school. So they're all different times. So Troy leaves for the bus at 6:15. Liam leaves next at 7:20, and then Dylan leaves last at 8:30.
And then we go to sleep after that.
Yeah, and then we go back to sleep for a couple of hours. We take that quick little power nap. Troy's easy to wake up.
Very easy.
Honey? Oh, it's so cold in here. Good morning, Lucy. Hello. Liam. Chuck. Chuppy. Good morning. Good morning. Chuck. Chuck. Good morning. Good morning, Chuck. Liam is not a morning person at all. Kind of like me before. Now I'm a morning person.
I'm not a morning person.
Yeah, no, not at all. Wake up. Wake up. Chappy duck. Chuck. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What are you gonna wear today? Can you flick your light switch on, please? It's too bright. Yes, it is. Can you get down so that you can come brush your teeth and wash your face? I'm gonna take your lunchbox down. Chuck, come on, up. Up. Okay. But Liam is not a morning person. It takes, a song and a dance to get him up. Right? It's essential to... And that's a girl. That's how you know it's my dog. She loves to dominate that bed. I really feel sorry for it. This dysfunctional family.
She gets tired every single time she's done doing that.
You usually have to, and I'm not proud to say this, but you usually have to bribe him. Then this morning actually was pretty easy because I got to bribe him with the tooth fairy. The Tooth Fairy. Bye! The Tooth Fairy. Christmas. Easter. Everything. Every holiday. I'm really festive. But every single holiday that I can for as long as I can. And I make sure the teenagers don't ruin it. So last night, what were you doing? Putting him to bed last night when he
He
showed
was
you
already,
his tooth?
he was already in bed. I was downstairs and he came and
He
was
came
like,
running to you with his tooth.
I was like, what is that? It's my tooth.
Oh.
How did it come out? I pulled it out. All right, I'm taking you to your mom.
He had a handful of blood and a little tooth there. This morning, it was just really easy to get him up. Guess what? I think the Tooth Fairy came. Did the Tooth Fairy come? Chuck. Check and see if the Tooth Fairy came. And he was like, what? Okay. What is it?
It turned into money.
Oh,
But it's only $5.
you know what? It's just $5. Good morning. It's only $5. How much was it supposed to be?
100. And that's your money.
No, it's not mine. No,
Tooth Fairy isn't real.
that's not
Your
true.
parents come at night and give you the money and put it on your
Okay, who told you that? Who told you that?
Siri.
God damn it, Siri. What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna put it on your desk or are you gonna take it to school? Are you gonna buy ice cream with it? Do they still do that? Do they still buy ice cream at school? What are you gonna do with your $5?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
You guys don't let me spend my money.
Oh, maybe because we're the ones spending our money. That's actually my fault. Because I usually
Spoiled.
give him $100. I didn't have a $100 bill this time. Major
That's
difference.
a big difference.
He was like, thanks.
Liam's the type of one that will hide a camera in a room to record to see if the
Oh,
Tooth Fairy
absolutely.
comes.
And he's a techie too. Oh, 100%. And it doesn't help that you teach him all of this technical stuff.
What do you want to be dumb for the rest of his life?
Not dumb, but he doesn't need to know all of your little IT stuff. I will say, and now that the boys are back at school and they're no longer homeschooled, they are in public school, it is a nice, very nice little break. I get to sleep. I get to eat whatever I want without sharing. I can paint, I can clean their rooms without them coming in and destroying it right after I clean it.
What else you get to do?
We probably have twins. Yes.
I get to get things done around the house. I know that for a fact.
You do. He gets to blow the lawn 12 times like he loves doing. If a fig leaf falls off of a tree, he's like,
I hate a dirty driveway. That
he
irritates
has
me.
the worst OCD. So it's hilarious because we truly are opposites. I'm ADD and he's OCD. So I'm messy. And he's like Mr. Clean. And even if I come in and try to help him, he'll complain and be like, why don't you help me? And then I'll come in and help him and he'll be like, don't touch that, I'm not there yet. As if I'm like ruining the suspense.
She does everything backwards.
I do everything backwards, I do. I'll be cleaning one thing and then I'll stop in the middle of cleaning it and then I'll go clean
I
another.
hate that. Finish something. Just finish it.
No. I will say, like, being in this relationship and the relationship within a family between us and the children is a lot easier for me now than my past relationship because, one, he has a very close bond with my children and always has been. He always has been a friend to them. They also respect him very much. It's just been a lot easier. We don't necessarily have to have too many conversations about how we're gonna parent. JAYLAN is a fast learner. He picks up things pretty quickly. They run to him for everything anyway. They don't talk to me anymore, you know, and now it's just like, oh, hey, Mom, you little baby, are you pregnant? You wanna go eat something? And then they just run off, and that's all I'm good for is being pregnant. It's the JAYLAN show now. When it comes to disciplining, I'm the disciplinary parent because who else is gonna do it? You're not gonna do it.
I do it to an extent until it's like, all right.
He does it, and then they're like, sorry, JAYLAN. I do it, and they're like, bitch. They're like, get out of my face. And I'm like, what? How come I get the lashes? I get all the teenage attitude, and JAYLAN gets like, he'll take away all their electronics, completely ground them for a week. They won't get this, they won't get that. They can't watch TV, they can't go outside, they can't play with their toys or whatever. And it's like, it's okay, JAYLAN. It's okay. And it's like, I do it, and it's like, as they're going, slamming doors and going up the stairs. And I'm like, oh, it's unfair.
Starting the school year off, it was my first time having kids go to school.
Oh, what happened?
See, she forgets shit like that. And that's why, Troy.
It was a great experience for me, but when Troy came home with a 0, I didn't know how to deal with the situation. I was like, get it done, like figure shit out, what's going on with it.
Oh, yes. So the boys had been in school for what, 3 days?
She wanted to ground him. I was like, it's just his first 0. And
Troy, being the Sagittarius that he is, when confronted about it, simply states, oh, I didn't know that I had it. So now I know, so I'm gonna do it.
Well,
we were just going back and forth about it. He ended up getting the work done.
You can go first on the zeros. On the what? On the 0. I ain't getting no 0. I got one 0. Well, it was an NTI. It wasn't a 0. I wasn't made aware of it as soon as I was made aware of it.
So after Troy, next thing you know, there's Dylan.
Dylan, on the other hand,
Had 3 zeros, not turned in assignments.
You said mine was an NTI too.
Now, simple things, right? It's the first 3 days of school. So we had a syllabus that you had to sign and turn in.
Lab and
How do
safety.
you get a 0 for that? So then the second one was like a pre-test. I guess just to see, an assessment test to see how they are in science and whatnot. What was the third one?
Lab and safety test.
A lab and safety test. I'm just like, and then that wasn't turned in.
it was very hard on me to even have to be mean towards them or not have that friend bondship that we had for a minute. I had to turn that off for a little bit to be a father. It was very hard for me, and I was hurt when I had to yell at them. So,
Do you hear them up there probably planning to run away? Remember how when we were little, we would when you would get in trouble, and you would go in your room and curse your mother's living breath out and threaten to run away because you're pissed.
every day.
I actually did have a pretty rough childhood though.
Wow, because your mom would get you McDonald's on the way home.
Yeah, we couldn't afford it.
I talked to Troy because Troy likes to do this little thing where he talks under his tongue. He doesn't talk loud so people can hear him.
Could y'all hurry up and act as if he's at the bus stop?
Hot.
Troy, I can make your life a living hell. Keep playing with me.
As I was coming downstairs, Falynn was yelling at me, telling me to get Troy. So I went to go figure out what happened, and I talked to him. I told him that he can't disrespect his mom. So I made him go apologize to his mom, and he apologized to me for even having to deal with that. We moved on, we moved forward from that. That was a lesson learned for me and him. Dylan, give me your phone. Give me your phone.
You're grounded from everything. You got a 0 in class today. Another one. Another not turned in assignment, which I don't understand how you're in school and not turning in assignments. I don't know. I'm sure your teacher's about to email me in a second, if she hasn't already.
It's a whole different subject.
Also, the Senate, whatever it was called, the syllabus wasn't there. She just added it to the thing today for the lesson.
All right. Well, I'll ask her myself. What?
Who am I gonna play with if they're both grounded?
And yourself. Would you like to be grounded with them? All right. So I suggest you play by yourself or your dogs, or you can be grounded with them. Those are your only options because they are done for.
Oh, so when stuff like that happens, Liam wanted to go outside and play with his brothers, but he couldn't. So what ended up happening is Liam got upset, started crying. Now I had to yell at Liam. Now he got grounded with him, so they all were in the house and everybody went to bed at 5 o'clock p.m. and that was the day.
Come to find out, the system that they are doing, that they're using online, is not actually working
At all.
Like, it's not showing up at all. So it wasn't really his fault.
Same, I just figured out one of my zeros was put in a different classroom than my actual math teacher's. It was a summer math, but it wasn't put in her classroom. She put it in a whole different section.
However, we did not know that at this time. But before Troy and Dylan, 2 days prior to that, Liam, on his second day of school, got an email and a phone call home saying, well, Liam's really good, you know, at being talkative and socializing. I said, oh great, well homeschool didn't really affect him that badly.
You know, that was because he wasn't around a lot of kids.
No, but the teacher did say that. She said it wasn't just Liam. She said she thinks that it's because of COVID. Their social life was taken away from them during this whole year of a pandemic. So they all jumped in and were like,
And that was their first day of school too,
Yeah.
trying to get to know each other.
yeah, so they were all really excited. So I was happy, but at the same time, I'm like, Liam. So also this week, I'm getting my art room together. JAYLAN!
What?
Honey, I'm gonna have to tape down my tarp because one, I'm gonna be slipping and sliding all over it, and two, it's just gonna be really annoying.
So what you're telling me is you want me to tape it down.
Yeah, who else is gonna do it?
Fair enough.
Thank you. Okay. I'm just a heavy woman. Bring this chair in here. Babe, we need to get a furniture cleaner to clean all the chairs. And Liam's rug in his room. I keep forgetting. I have the worst pregnancy brain.
What are you doing?
You know what? I'm allowed to sit down and do nothing.
Oh, no. I have no problem with that. But look where you're sitting in the middle. Can you like take yourself to the side or something, like out of my work?
I just brought this chair all the way over here. I'm not getting up and moving it anywhere. He can work around me though.
Okay. What you want to start with? The canvases?
Yes. If I can get they're like really, really big. They're bigger than that. The blank canvases. Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Because it looks like you're not really paying attention. And you know I don't like repeating myself.
Sorry.
If you can get the big canvases, I don't necessarily know how many I have down there because they were having a sale and I could not help myself. They're usually about like $500 each, but they were all on sale for like 150 bucks each. But if you can just grab some, that would be great so that I can you don't have to bring them all. I just need to start off with a base and get in the feel. You know, I need to feel my flow.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
The flow of the room.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, you know what it does to me when you call me that.
But I'm guess she wants them big ass.
Oh, honey, I broke it.
Broke what?
I broke the thing that you made. I did something. I broke your masterpiece. Oh, go on my bed. Mommy got you 2 face masks and they have special characters on them so that they're more comfy now. You don't have to wear the big grown-up ones. Leave me alone. Which one's that one?
The perfect one. Which way does it go?
Aw, that's one of my favorites. Yeah, that way's fine. You chose a very good one. Oh, hey, how does it feel? Good. And it doesn't touch your nose and your mouth, so that's good. And it matches your socks. Oh, I didn't notice that Sonic was on there too. Oh, look at that. it's me, Mario. It's been a very long time since I painted anything. I'm really excited about getting my art room together so that I can finally start painting in my little studio, and then I can just add on to my collection of paintings.
And I get to have some me time.
Okay, all right. Because
Do you want to ask me that question?
what?
What would I do without you or with my me time?
You don't always know what I'm going to say.
I know exactly what you were about to say.
Anyway, I'm so excited about that, but I'm starting to realize now that I can't really move around like that. I can't really maneuver. I can't lift things, which while I'm painting, I like to twist my canvases all which way and around. And I'm realizing I probably won't because my canvases are bigger than me, but
Bigger than me.
I'm pretty sure this goes higher.
Is this what you was talking about?
yes, this is perfect.
It's a little scratched at the bottom.
This is perfect. You know, I don't want to get overwhelmed, so just this one. If you could just bring some of my other pieces up.
See, if you would have set your ass down like somebody told you to, you wouldn't have to look. I'm done.
I'm realizing that I probably won't be able to do that. It's really hard to go up and down the stairs sometimes to lift things. There's like a whole list of things I cannot do, and apparently my children believe that one of those things are disciplining them.
You can't do that.
Can't do that. Just Braxton Hicks. They say, I mean, I didn't get Braxton Hicks until my last trimester, but they say because I'm older now that everything happens 10 times faster. We were
Tony Braxton.
Shut up. They're called Braxton Hicks contractions. He calls them Tony Braxton contractions. So the other day, we were getting my art studio together and I started feeling contractions. I mean, all of my boys came early, but this one's probably gonna come a lot sooner. We're banking on it. There's nights that I can't even sleep or get comfortable. I'm constantly tossing and turning in pain. I can't walk. And then I have to deal with my contractions have never come this early. It's always the last month that I start feeling contractions. Even the Braxton Hicks, you know, Braxton Hicks are, for those of you who don't know, they're just false labor contractions to get you ready and prepped for the big day. My contractions have been happening a lot sooner. And I think it's because I'm older. You know, I was a teenager when I first had my first two. The third one, I was 23. I was a young whippersnapper. Now you're with an old lady. Put them on and make them want to marry me.
Teacher tells, and see what you did.
Lisa, that was for you. Given my career, not so much of my choice, but it has probably affected this pregnancy.
She's emotional because it is in the public. Falynn's never had a happy, what's the word? Labor. What do you call it?
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy. She never had a happy pregnancy, so for her, with everybody talking and just putting more stress on her, she's very emotional about it.
I really wanted this one to be happy and serene. I just haven't been able to have that.
Like, she's never even had her first baby shower. You know, I'm gonna give that to her. I'm gonna give her everything that every dude she's been with hasn't gave her.
Which is why we didn't necessarily want to come out with everything, especially so soon, due to somebody trying to tell our story and make it their own and kind of twist up and plot these lies. It made that even more difficult to be able to do so. It kind of sucked that we couldn't just come out and say, hey, yeah, you know, we're pregnant, and hey, yeah, we are falling for each other outside of our friendship.
With me, I feel like she's a little bit more better because she sees that I'm here as a partner. I'm not here for the fame, none of that, because at the end of the day, we started off as friends. So we still had that friend connection. That's why our relationship is so well.
I couldn't share that with people the way I wanted to, because essentially I was afraid. It's one word against another.
That's why we announced that she's pregnant, because first off, Falynn wasn't herself with everything going on. She just wasn't herself, and I was starting to lose my best friend for a minute because she wasn't herself.
I was afraid for my child. I didn't know if I could handle it. So I did and said whatever I could to get that narrative away from me, to keep that negativity away from me until I was ready to come out with our story.
And not having to feel like she has to hide anything from the world because another man made up a story that wasn't the truth, which end up happening towards the end. It wasn't at the time that that person said it. So she was definitely forced to put it out there now.
Even still, it's still stressful.
I see some hate comments though. I don't like that. I just find it dumb. Like how could you sit there and take time out of your day to make a hate comment?
I feel that.
I mean, you can hate on a video and like speak it out, get out your head or whatever, but commenting it, that's just like, that's weird.
We can both feel that one.
But, I don't know if I'm 100% capable of mentally and emotionally capable of handling it.
One day, Falynn woke up and she went to go use the bathroom, and she was not discharging, but blood was coming out. And she started screaming. I didn't know. I just didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm sitting in the bed and she started screaming she had blood coming out. She thought she was having a miscarriage. I called her mom. Her mom was at work, and I called my mom. My mom is a nurse, so she said to call an ambulance. Ambulance came. She had to go in the ambulance by herself because I had Dylan and Liam at the house at that time, so I just couldn't leave right then and there. I ended up calling Jen, one of Falynn's friends. I went upstairs, got everything I needed to take laptop, books, and ordered the kids food, and I ended up leaving. I was scared, but I don't jump the gun right away. I don't think bad right away. I just think, okay, it's just a little problem real quick. We'll get over it. I was calm but confused at the same time, just learning what to do and how to move about it. At the end of the day, I heard I did a good job. I didn't panic. I didn't go crazy. I just stayed calm.
I think I'm a lot stronger now.
You feel a lot better too.
I do feel a lot better, because I'm not the type of person who lies or hides or, feels as if I need to be somebody that I'm not for anyone. I've never had anything to hide from the beginning. So this whole situation, this messy situation, just made all of that unfortunate. And the situation is really raw, and it is what it is. That's the best way I can describe it. It is what it is, but it was made into something that it wasn't. So
Sure as hell ain't fake, is it?
Not ours. Now that it is out, how do you feel?
Picked up some symptoms with the pregnancy. I've had some nightmares lately with Falynn cheating on me. I get sick. I get my headaches sometimes. I shut down too a lot. It's just everything going on, trying to be there for the kids and be there emotionally for her with the situation that she had going on, and just being pregnant. It's not a lot of stress on me that I can definitely handle it. It's easy, but it's my first time too at the same time. So I'm just trying to get the ropes, everything, and move on forward.
How do you feel about moving forward with everything? Do you feel better?
I always felt better. I didn't give a damn. I didn't care about what people said, what he said. I stood in my truth, you stood in yours, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
To me, and they not helping me raise this damn baby. Like I said, I don't care. But I am happy that you're gonna be able to be in the right state of mind and be able to take pictures and be the old you again.
Yay.
That's what I'm really happy about.
I think right now, another thing that we're working on is trying to figure out how to transition from best friends into, like, we've always had that family lifestyle with one another, like as far as the kids go and everything, because you were a part of me in my lifestyle, so you were always there. But now we're in a relationship and trying to be together one-on-one, that's actually a little challenging. I mean, we are crazy about one another, don't get me wrong, but it's also like, what's up, homie? It's new for me. I've never actually, they always say your lover is supposed to be your best friend, right?
Yeah, I used to hate when a girl said, let's be friends first.
Let's be friends first,
This girl don't
and then
want
we'll
me.
be in a relationship.
This girl don't want me. It's I'm just go ahead and back up. Oh, my bad.
Okay, were you venting right there?
Yeah, I was about to.
Anyway. All right, but yeah, like they always say that you're supposed to be best friends, or it's better off if you're best friends first, and then it grows into something. And now that that has actually happened for me, I didn't think that that was true and that ever applied to anybody in life. I didn't think it was a real thing. But now that it does apply to my life, I'm like, it is a lot easier. It's definitely a lot easier. I don't have to hide anything about myself, you know. I don't have to wait till the right time, or I don't have to worry about like, what are you going to be like later on? You know, if we ever do decide to go our separate ways, who are you gonna turn into? You know, so I already know everything about him, and he knows everything about me, because when we were friends, we didn't care about each other's feelings, you know, so it was very like...
I'm so sorry, too.
For what?
For bringing all those females around you.
I'm not. I like it. Not like that. I'm very straight. But I mean, I like seeing you in your, use your little mojo, and how they're like, JAYLAN, I was like, ew, JAYLAN, really, that one? They would literally follow him around like lost puppies, and I'm like, oh my God, JAYLAN, can I smoke your hookah? He was like, no, get her own hookah. Some of them got jealous of me in our friendship.
I lost a couple.
You lost a couple of them because of me? Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we really did start off as best friends, so that's why I chose to do the baby moon, because even though you were against it, I feel like that's a good enough time for us to bond and figure out the whole parenting with me becoming my first child, and then being in a relationship with my best friend, so everything is new and we can connect more, and I got some things hidden for us.
Oh God.
Spark it up a little bit, you know.
Well, there's not gonna be too much sparking. I don't know what you. I don't know what you.
Cancel the stripper.
I feel like I can't breathe. Can you help me? Oh my God! Can you put another pillow behind my back? They told me that this would happen. That now that I'm older, they're like, you've had so many children that you'll know exactly what it is that you're feeling. You're gonna feel those little flutters a lot sooner. I'm like, well, damn. So many. My mom has 7. Go tell her. The fuck? All right, guys. Well, that's about it for the update. Thank you all. We just want to thank you all for your support, your continued support. I know things have been a little hefty. And thank you all for supporting and showing much love to this little one. On the way. It is still a human life, and those of you who have shown nothing but kindness and compassion, it really puts a stamp on our hearts every time we see those comments. It makes us keep going, because everybody's story is not so perfect. It's not.
Nobody's story is perfect.
No, it is not, you know, as ironed out as, you know, everybody may want it to be. We're grateful. We thank God for our little blessing, our family, our blended family, and what is to come. And so we also thank you guys. So thank you so much. Honey?
Yes. I'm tired, baby.
Do you have anything to say?
Do I have anything to say? Y'all better leave my baby girl the fuck alone. You hear me? Y'all leave my girl alone. You guys will get to know me very soon. A lot of you guys don't. You guys wonder what she sees in me, but...
Yeah, there have been a lot of comments that say, what do you see?
Look at me. But yeah, you guys will get to know me very soon. Well, in these videos.
As we go.
As we go.
They are getting to know you. And they'll get to see the person.
I'm not this picture that's been made of me or image. I'm a different person. you'll see why that person wanted to hang out with me and why she chose me. So thank you for watching the penis, and we're gonna see y'all later. Peace.
Hello, hi, welcome to my home. This is Ace, one of many dogs. So welcome to mi casa. I am going to show you guys around.